Hi everyone, I'm Josh Griffel. I have a 1989 Jeep Wrangler YJ. I will be doing the upgrade today with the heater blower and the heater core. The heater blower is a PM102. Now to get my air volume, I'm using this. Just gonna see what the difference is. As you can see, I got it on high. Sorry about that. It's a round duct. Let's say 5. Start test. Come on. There we go. Alright. Well, time to take the battery out and start unbolting the bolts after I drain the radiator a little bit. Alright. Well, I'll get back to you. When you're draining the radiator just a little bit, there's a little like wing nut at the very bottom. Put this light on. Now it'd be maybe different from side to side, but I reached on side from the top so I don't get soaking wet. And it can drain. Now you don't need to drain the whole thing, just enough to make it not leak out when you take apart these heater line hoses. And I will do that last so I'm not working in all that slime while I'm taking everything else apart. Alright, I'll get back to you. Alright, so I got the battery out. Now I have to undo these bolts to take the battery tray out. Looks like I don't have one down in here. And I can just pull all this out. This wiring, that shouldn't be a big deal. I can just lay that over off to the side and not worry about it. Alright, so inside the Jeep, we got the clamp there. There's one back in there. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see that wire. Okay, and there's another one over right there. And then this whole thing should be able to come out. I am gonna undo these right here and I take them apart right here. Get it that all ready to go. And there's a little clip. If I can do this with my up right there by my middle finger. Well, I got it out. The only difference with the PM102 blower motor is this hole right here. I'm gonna have to cut bigger because it is a bigger housing, and I'll get to that in a second. That's not no big deal. I can take care of that. Here's the heater core. You can see that's much bigger of a blower. Alright, so here's the old blower right here. And here's the new blower right here. The biggest thing that you want to double check is the shaft length. Okay, so that's a little bit, just a hair off, looks like. Maybe not. Okay, I was holding it wrong. That's pretty square. Shaft lengths pretty near identical. All right, well, I'll get back to you. All right, so I was able to take this gasket off that presses up against that hole in the firewall to keep the air from the engine compartment coming back at me. I was actually able to put it onto this housing. It's not the perfect fit, but no one has one in stock. Part number PM102. Okay, and with the heater core, it lines up pretty close. I bent this one a little bit trying to get the hose off, so I'm thinking that that's still going to be okay. Man, the difference between the weight of this one and this one, world of difference. But this heater core and this blower still worked, just not good enough for my liking. All right, well, I'm gonna keep going at it. I need to clean up this a bit, get all that dust and grime out of it, and I'll keep on going. It's actually not that bad. I've been working at this for about an hour and a half now, and I got it all out. That's from the time I very started wrenching, so it's not too terribly bad. Oh, and with this, with the new heater core, it did not line up to the old bolts. I should have videoed that in the beginning. I apologize. So right here, see how that lines up right there? This one over here did not quite line up. You can see where I marked it. I drilled this hole right here. Now, I didn't have to do that because it sounces down right here. So, yeah, I'm sure it would have been fine. I'm sure it would have been plenty snug enough. But hey, you know what? I got the drill, I got the drill bits, and if I know about something that I didn't do 100%, chances are I'm gonna wish I had. However, I'm pretty sure I didn't need to. All right. Well, time to measure this hole up compared to this blower, because when this blower is attached onto this, and that's on here, this blower will have to try to go, the housing will go through there like that. Let's go over here, a little better light. Now this is backwards, so just for showing you, you can see that that will not fit. So I just got a pair of tin snips to cut that out. It's not hard steel or anything like that. It just sheet metal. No big deal. All right, well, I'll get back to you. All right, in order to get that piece off, there is screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 15 or 16 screws. They're 1/4 inch. I just use my nut driver. I got a few nut drivers, and then the heater core, that bolt and that bolt. There's the hole I had to drill over. You see my mark there, and there's the hole. Trying to keep it from rubbing on the outside housing, trying to prevent it from changing it out again in the near future. That gasket that I had told you about, this one here, it just slides under right there. Don't know if I can do this with one hand or not. There we go. Like that. And then the blower, I didn't mention before, or I didn't take a video of it, I guess. I apologize. The old blower went in like this. Line it up. There's no divot on here to line up. See that divot right there? So, try to line it up like that. That's how it come out like that, with the plug-in on the bottom. So I'm gonna want to make sure when I put this blower on, I line it up the same way. Divot, divot. That's an exact bolt up with the divots and everything. That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm getting pretty close to wrapping this up and giving you guys the final difference. All right, well, I'll get back to you. All right, well, I got the hole notched out a little bit bigger. I ended up using my angle grinder with the sanding paddle disc. I'll take that out, we'll plug it. And remember, always wear safety glasses. All right, back to it. So, for the test fit, get the light up here. Okay. So I got that marked out right there. I'm touching it with my finger, like that, so I know where it's at. I line it up with that right there. Just slide her in like that. This right here is not a big deal because there's standoffs right here. They keep that from touching that. I am just test fitting it before I get it all put into this housing, and I'm fighting it and it won't fit. So I come up over to this side and it looks like it's a good fit. All right, well, we're moving along nicely. I'll get back to you. All right, these are the tools I used to do the heater core and blower motor change out. I did not have to use this, although I figured it would be a whole lot easier than trying to get in there with a pair of snips to make the holes bigger in the firewall for the new blower. And these were not necessary. I just have those just because it makes it a little bit easier. This, it's a 6-in-1. You can pull that out. Anyway, you can pull that out to have the 5/16, and then you can pull that to have the 1/4 inch. Okay, and that's what these are. These are both 1/4 inch. They're just a stubby and a long. And these are 5/16. I used a 1/2 inch wrench and a 7/16. I don't know if that really picks that up or not. And this pliers to pull those little clamps off inside here. I ended up breaking a few of them. Right there, that shiny thing right in the center of the screen. I had to get different ones. Parcel order didn't have what I needed. Alright, well, I'm gonna drain the coolant again because I'm flushing it, and when I get the coolant back in it, actually sorry, I shouldn't say coolant, I should say water because I'm flushing it. Once I get the antifreeze in it and it full and up to temp again, I'll take readings on my temperature and my blower speed. Alright, so here it is again. We're going to go with round pipe and 5. I don't know if you can see that. That's the same way it was set up with the old blower. Start test. Okay, here's the blower.